What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here. As always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. It is Monday. It's in the books. What's crazy is I love this clock over here, although I can't seem to get it to connect right, so that way when the super chats happen or the new channel members that it goes off. Something between the app and I don't know what it is, but I've got to get it figured out. But I love it because it's got the countdown for the season. In about another hour, it'll be 86 days until the season. 86. And tomorrow the Cowboys are bringing in a linebacker to, work on some depth and things. They're beginning to turn over a few rocks and find a few players and so on. Hopefully to have another good season at least. I know, don't get me started. It's funny because we have so many people that troll us. And they tell us how we're such a disgrace. And it's funny because I get Washington fans that literally come in and try and troll us. And I'm kind of like, bro, it's been since 1991 since you guys did anything, right? Be that as it may. Now I got Cop Pizzle. Cop Pizzle is literally feeling it. I think the years of being bad. I mean, they did have the playoff year the year before. They thought Daniel Jones was going to be good. And, the $40 million man, and looked like ass. Last year getting hurt. Cop Pizzle, of course, is now believing in Daniel Jones. He texted me about a week ago and just sent me a picture of Daniel Jones. And he did a video this evening and said that he's done. He's done. And so on, kind of threw me and Philly 500 and stuff and everybody else and yada, yada. Well, I hate to tell you, bro. I think your Giants are going to be terrible again this year. I just hate to put it that way. And Eagles, this is kind of interesting because these aren't my words. These aren't my words. And you can ask somebody who's there in the middle of the fire in Philadelphia, Game Time Brian, about the word that's kind of going around there in Philadelphia. You got Philly 500 saying that they should go ahead and get Dalvin Cook so that way they can they're just going to run the ball every play. But you're hearing on Jacob Sports, they're saying that, there's kind of a rift between Jalen Hurts and Nick Sirianni. And it doesn't seem like Jalen Hurts is really happy about the 95% new playbook. There's a lot of stuff that's going on there with the Eagles. I've been saying 8-9 is going to be the season. I'm sorry. I just feel like this is going to be where the bottom falls out. The Eagles have done so many great things. They got to the Super Bowl and won in 2017. They went 2 seasons ago. But it's time for that changeover and reset that's going to happen. I actually feel decent about the Cowboys. Like I said, I'm happy that they're bringing in Willie Harvey Jr. For a tryout. To me, that says at least the Cowboys recognize one thing. And I don't know if Willie's going to be the guy or not. He was a standout in the XFL. He's a little undersized. He's only 5'11". But then again, I don't know what Demario Davis is listed at. But Demario's not much taller than I am. And he's a hell of a linebacker. But be that as it may, I don't know if he'll be the answer or not. But at least we know what the question is. Because the Cowboys, we literally ended the season without having linebackers. Honestly. And when it came to the Green Bay Packers, we were playing nickel defense because we didn't have any linebackers to play. So we had to play with more cornerbacks. And that's where we got eaten up again. The thing that kills me on all this is no matter what happens, it always goes, it's just Dak Prescott. I'm sitting here thinking about the San Francisco 49ers that were loaded. Let's be clear here. They were loaded. They were trunk tight. If it were spades, it was a Boston. They did almost everything right except their coach. Didn't know the rules in overtime. Made one mistake, and it cost them. And here it is, the Cowboys, they got work to do. But they're not the Commanders. They're not like some of these teams have been. And you know, the Texans, hey, they finally had a good year. But how many bad years did they have before that? Buffalo, they didn't get to the AFC Championship game, but they lost it. And you look at it and say, well, they've kind of gone downhill. Hell, Joe Burrow has stayed kind of injured since his time of going to the Super Bowl. Things go in cycles. And nobody really knows shit. Nobody knows. Nobody knows what a team is going to do. And again, I guess that's the great thing about football. You know, as I get out of here, it was nice because I spoke with Randy Seitz tonight. And I know I'm butchering his last name because I always do. Randy's getting better, and I'm really happy for him. He's got a long way to go for recovery, but he says thank you for all the thoughts and the prayers. I saw Darren Waller, who is now since retired from the Giants, who was a phenomenal athlete, but had been injured the last couple of years. But him tell a story about how he literally could not breathe and called 911. He couldn't get the words out and things, and spent 3.5 days in the hospital where he could have died. And him saying, that's enough. I see Larry Allen, who was on vacation, who told his wife, I'm tired, and sat down on a bench and passed away. All of these signs are in front of us, letting us know how precious our time is and how you can't waste any of it. I always tell you guys, tell the people you love how much you love them, because you might not get the chance again. I love you guys, and God willing, we'll all see each other tomorrow. I appreciate you guys. Peace out.